Tienen moña, tienen feria y mentira que al final ellos tan a otro nivel.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Marin from Team DeathNote. We have here Antonio with a nice brew with Super Saiyan 3 from Team Rivalry.
So, played SS3. You all know what he does. He's like your favorite guy now to talk about. It's a little spicy, but start off with the regular stuff. So we played the 4 combo, standard. Played 4 of him. I can't speak volumes enough about this guy. When you have 2 on board and just swinging face every turn, it kind of becomes a lot to deal with. Even if they're playing the KO stuff, like KO's only a KO 1, and if you can play another one the next turn, or you have like other stuff to follow up with this, it's just you're getting your value every time you play more than one on the board. Standard, your favorite energy card. It's also really good if you just drop them off for crits, but usually just went to energy. Your favorite negate. Card's amazing. Just kind of help me deal with board swarming and stopping Shugesha's coming off if you time it right. And then this is what I played. Played 4 of this bad boy. 5,000 combo, 3 cost, so he comes on turn 2 and he searches this boy. It is a searchable energy. Also, this is a turn 3 play because you can evolve and self-awaken if your opponent still doesn't do anything for you. Also, I've used this card to finish games with its double strike and the fact that if I'm at 4 or 3 life, I can just take another 2 and he becomes 3,500. But ultimately, self-awakening and finishing card. Also, he's a target for something else later down the road. We played this. Card's amazing. Like, it's just the nuts. I used a lot of these cards right here, or these and some other cards for some crazy combos, but just dropping this, seeing your opponent's hand and being able to stop the super combos is huge. And then to follow up with him, because this is a high pressure deck, just straight aggro, I actually played 3 of him. Generally, if you have 2 of these out, or if you even get 1 out, sometimes it's just not the priority to kill. If that's the case, this is a finisher. Otherwise, just energy. But
when you was building this deck, what made you bring back this OG card?
This dude's nuts. I made this deck because I wanted to play him a lot. And you can rip 2 cards for free, see your opponent's hand, and decide if they're already at 2, then it's fine. Just leave them. You don't have to swing. You don't have to swing this card. And if they have no removal because you see their hand, you can just leave it. And then the next turn, I was like, if this lives, you just drop this and win the game. You don't have to play. So like a lot of the decks that aren't playing yellow or cold bloodlust, would in Anthony Hernandez's video when he topped Connecticut, he didn't play cold bloodlust. He just played combo cards. So it's like if you're not playing cold bloodlust against me and you fall on that list or anything similar, I can just do this and then boom bam. I mean, if it gets killed, it gets killed. Whatever. Like I said, it becomes energy. If anything, at the worst. But usually, what I try to end up doing is some crazy stuff because I want to be able to drop this as much as I could. It's like, how can I do that? Well, play this bad boy. You can play him, drop 2, and rip 4 cards from your opponent's hand. You're pretty much winning that turn. And then restanding 3 if you don't. So chances are, your opponent is fucked up. And then to get back to it, this old school card right here won me a game today. A lot of the cell chains still running around. People don't want to play veggies or whatever. A lot of time people would, rip your hand because you're playing this. So I awaken super fast and I'm just hitting face. I got them on turn 3, and they were just like, they were dead. Like that's how fast I killed with this. But against Cell, I played him at best out of 3. Game 1, he dragged the whole game out, cell chained me twice, and then I just bobbied into this and one of these, and then proceeded to rip his hand and do this, and he only had like 1 or 2 energy up, and I took a super combo, so he was forced to combo, and on top I had 3 tokens with no hand, so he ended up just dying right there. Play this, because once again, no hand, too good. And if nobody self-awakens you for whatever reason, you're just playing your hand every turn, because you remember, aggro, you just want to swing face a bunch, like, I never really stop. You can just drop this and just start murdering the guys.
That card's my favorite card.
Swing to a combo?
Yeah, like literally in some mirror matches, if someone hits a combo, it's like, this is gonna kill that now. Like, thanks for the free 2 damage.
That's a combo extra higher.
It's just another cheap way to get a free kill. And then I actually played 4 of this. I borrowed 2 today from someone. I had to give them back when they left. But this card in this specific lineup is really good. I will say the downside outside of this is I did play this today. Usually in testing I don't, but I want to fit these in today. If you flip this into your energy, don't worry boys, Bobbity becomes energy too. and he's a combo card. But other than that, if you don't hit this, it's like the value is just too high on Bobbity to not play Bobbity in the deck. Like I'd play red blue, but the blue just doesn't offer enough in my opinion.
Why don't you play Giru?
Who? Oh, the one that puts one from the hand and the draw one, whatever.
It's the same thing. It's
like a super combo with the tap energy.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know. I just don't care as much about that. Like it's just this draws me a card, and I don't really care about the whole look at a card, put it back, because that's not a plus. Like you don't actually get anything. You're still losing the gear and you're tapping your energy. Whereas this is literally giving you 1-for-1. And I don't know, like it's kind of the same concept, but you lose the Giro, whereas this is just replaces itself. So I like not like don't get me wrong, I don't want to have a hand sometimes, but I sometimes want to have a hand when I'm playing against like Bardock and stuff, where it's like they're coming right back at me. You want to be ready for it.
Okay, there you go, guys. That was Antonio from Team Rivalry.
Thanks, guys.
The nice deck profile. In and out.
Que lo que es fortuna.